Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming, and more Plague Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. Got a new scenario that's actually been making its way up the popular tab lately, and that would be the Seed Virus. Where are you? There it is, by Glitch Phoenix. One tree was infected by the Seed Virus, and a local farmer has accidentally swallowed the infected seed, and now the seed is laying in his stomach waiting to grow into a new big tree. Yeah, when I was a kid, I was always terrified that if I ate seeds, then some sort of a plant would try to grow inside me and be horribly sick. Generally not how it works. I know better now, but back then, yep, that was my worst nightmare. Well, one of many, actually. The seed virus is a virus that infects the seeds of fruits and vegetables. Then waits for a host to accidentally swallow the seeds, then travels to the stomach and feeds on the host's nutrition and grows into a new tree. My first ever custom scenario. Alrighty, cool. Welcome to the party. Always glad to see a new face. Seedling. One tree was infected by the seed virus, and a local farmer has accidentally swallowed the seed. Alright. We've already seen all of this too. Let's start in, let's start in India today. Just to mix it up a tiny wee little bit. Alright, for transmissions, we start with apple trees. The seed virus infects apple tree seeds. Seeds infection 1. The seed virus infects the seeds of fruits and vegetables. Seeds infection 2. The infected seeds become smaller, so they are easier to be accidentally swallowed. So, the seeds just shrink? Or does it infect smaller seeds, like little strawberry seeds, for example? Or, God forbid, chia seeds? I don't know. Pear trees. The seed infects pear tree seeds, increasing the infectivity a very small amount. Symptoms. We start off with first roots. No, wait. We start off with stomach. There we go. Feeds on the nutritions. Then it goes to first roots. First roots start to grow, increasing the severity but not the infectivity. Abilities, we have our standard cold, heat, and drug resistance, also viral instability since this is considered to be a virus. Okay, well, I'm a little bit concerned that early on I'm not seeing a whole lot of infectivity, so we're going to have to invest pretty carefully here. Really try to get some sort of a snowball effect. Pear trees wouldn't be bad. Evolution. Evolution complete. The seed virus will evolve and unlock new ways to infect and kill the humans, increasing infectivity and severity. Little early for that, but that's fine. Let's go for the pear trees. That leads to plum trees. Plum trees. The seed virus infects the plum tree seeds. Are there apples, pears, and plums in India? I do not know. Maybe. Would not surprise. But I don't really know, actually, the local fauna that you'll find in India. I guess we'll pick it up anyway, though. Mango trees infects the mango tree seeds. That I actually am a little bit more inclined to believe. Though, now that I think about it, I also don't know where mangoes tend to grow. What's their country of origin? I imagine they're closer to the equator, more tropical regions and such. Does India count as that? The Indian subcontinent? Maybe. Alright, mango trees, and that leads to cherry trees. Okay. Also reasonably infective, though we're starting to get a little expensive for my tastes. Still, we need to get some infectivity because pretty soon we're going to be hitting critical mass in India, and we're going to be wanting to get as much benefit out of that as possible. So we did get first roots. That leads to painful stomach. The roots will grow all over the stomach, making painful when the host moves. Increases severity and slows down research speed. All right. Vomiting. The pain in the stomach will cause the host to vomit, increasing severity and slowing down the research speed. Okay. First leaves will start to appear, increasing severity yet again. I think we're going to hold off and get evolution for 12 points, because there's a bit of infectivity and also some severity. And we are going to be wanting to get some of that severity, as I said. It won't be that much longer before we should be able to start getting out of India, so let's pick that up. We have berry bush. The virus infects berry bushes. Oh no, not my raspberries, and my blackberries, and my blueberries, and my red berries, and my white berries, and my green berries, and my purple berries, and there's a lot of different colored berries. Force grow. The seed virus forces the trees and bushes to grow faster, increasing infectivity and severity. Sure, that seems reasonable enough. We have a virus that increases the odds that the plants are going to be able to live to adulthood and actually press out more seeds. I think that makes a lot of sense. Let's go for the force grow. We can get a little bit more here. As I said, starting to hit that critical mass, so I want to get more severity if possible. Faster fruits, but it's the Apple logo. The trees and bushes will grow their fruits much faster, increasing infectivity and severity a reasonable amount for only 6 DNA. Fast rip leaves. The trees and bushes will grow their leaves much faster to be able to gather more energy to be able to grow more fruits. So, but just more effective photosynthesis? I think is what I'm getting out of that. We're going to go for the faster fruits again, trying to pick up some of that much-needed severity. Now that we're getting those red bubbles, I need as much gas as possible to actually make up for this. This seems reasonable enough. Let's go for faster bleeds. And then we have things like berries and cherries. Berries and cherries, you say. Let's go for first leaves. That leads to unnatural growth. The tree will start to grow in unnatural speed, tearing the human from inside out, increasing infectivity, severity, and lethality. Oh, lo and behold, they've started to detect me. Some doctor was doing an x-ray in India and was like, I don't think these leaves are supposed to be here. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's go for some drug resistance since we are in Europe and the USA. I just want to go a little bit faster there. Unnatural growth just kind of hit on its own, so we got a bit more severity, probably more than I was expecting at this stage. We probably want to go for cherry trees if possible. There's a good amount of extra severe infectivity that comes out of that. India shuts down their airports. All right. Guessing this is reserved exclusively from berries for here on out, so all right. We've infected basically every fruit-bearing tree that the author could think of, which is awesome. I would love to get some cold resistance, too. 9 DNA for that? Sure. Grab that. Okay. That does actually help a fair bit. May want to get a second level of that. Let's see. We are in Russia, and if I want to have a chance of getting into Greenland, we need to do this ASAP. So let's go for some cold resistance. Now, the only real downside of the way that the transmissions and symptoms have been set up so far, I don't see anything that's increasing, let's say, my rural or urban or wealthy transmission vectors, which means I'm really not sure what my base infectivity rate is going to be in Russia, so getting to Greenland may end up being a little bit tricky. I don't necessarily want to get extra severity, though. I just want more infectivity. Tree burst? No, probably not. Bush burst? No, I don't want to make the humans instantly explode. I think we have to go for berries. That leads to strawberry bushes. Do strawberries grow on bushes? I don't think so. I think they grow on little vines, if I recall. Wait, no, is that correct? What do they grow on? Wait a minute. I don't think I've ever been strawberry picking. They're low to the ground, if I recall. They're not like, it's not like a standard bush. I don't know if that qualifies as a vine or if it is just a small low to the ground bush. If it were on a vine, is it no longer a berry? Gosh dang, I'm gonna have to look this up. All right, well anyway, we're gonna have the strawberry bush, and that leads to all trees and bushes. Infects everything. All right, basically all vegetative life on Earth is now infected with our disease, or is capable of being infected with our disease. Humans in particular are now struggling. This is why you should have been a carnivore. Okay? You know what is totally possible? Oh, bushes are now bursting out of people. I'm gonna actually devolve that because I don't want to be too lethal too early on. You know what is actually totally possible to be a carnivore and have enough nutrition? It's not easy, and the only way to pull that off is to actually eat all the internal organs of the creature. Livers, for example, contain an absolute ton of nutrition, but most of us in the West don't really think of liver as something we'd ever want to eat under any circumstances. I am one of them. It sounds horrible. I don't want to touch. We're going to go for a level of genetic hardening. I don't think I need to spend my points on anything else right now. Severity is relatively low right now. I'm missing the Caribbean and Iceland. There's Iceland, so now we're just waiting on the Caribbean. And the USA is fully infected, and we should be able to get in there. Do I want another genetic hardening? It's a little expensive, but all right, let's go ahead and pick that up. Got into Caribbean. Sweet. All right, every country has been infected, so now we can focus on our symptoms. I don't need to go for any severity down here, although I guess slowing down research speed is helpful. So yeah, painful stomach. Now, all the trees and bushes shall burst out of the peoples. Kaboom! It's like that second book in the Ender series. Oh, what was it called? What's the one with the little pig alien people? The Pequeñas? What are they called? I don't know. But they like lay out the organs and like trees sprout from the people, and that's like part of their reproduction process. I don't know. People who are nerds and have read those books will understand my reference vaguely, even though I didn't do a very good job of explaining. Hence, the trees that were grown from humans will start to move and kill humans, increasing infectivity, severity, and lethality. Okay, spore burst. Oh, we could have infected a new country. Well, that's nice. We'll pick it up for the infectivity anyway. Aggression. Ents become more aggressive. More lethality, thank you. And stealth. Ents will pretend to be a normal tree, but when the humans get close, they strike. Oh, devious little Ents. It's like the horrible trees in The Wizard of Oz. It's like you try picking the apple and like, what do you think you're doing? Kind of like that. I'm a little concerned we don't have any corpse transmission, but so far we're not killing too aggressively in Iceland, so I think we can hit critical mass. Caribbean, however, was doing completely fine, so it's just cold countries that we're struggling with right now. Yeah, I'm a little concerned we might be too lethal right now. I think we are, actually, a little bit. So we're going to devolve this. Anything we can do to spread this a little bit faster? No, not really. Heat resistance and then environmental hardening will help, though. That should greatly increase my infectivity in Iceland, yeah? Pretty sure. All right, now we should be at critical mass. Sweet. Let's go for that aggression, get it back. And that should be it. Trees are now the rulers. All infected humans died and became Ents, and now the Earth belongs to the trees. 75 million treebeards wandering the Earth. Beautiful. All right. 505 days, 59% cure progress, 44,940 points, 2 stars. You know, considering this is a first attempt by a new author at creating a custom scenario for the Steam Workshop, this one actually turned out pretty well. I'm happy with this. It has pretty good customization, solid descriptions. It chose a theme that's relatively engaging and stuck with it in a way that makes sense. The abilities could use a little bit of tweaking and some customization there, but I mean, that's all right. That's not a big deal. Overall, yeah, I think this is actually really good. I'm happy to see new people try their hand at creating custom scenarios, and I'm also happy when they turn out to be pretty good. So it's simple, but it's elegant in its simplicity. I'm happy with that. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.